Hey, hey, hey. All right, you guys, this is a video about your new best girlfriend, the flip chart. Okay, this is an amazing tool that's going to support you in having lots of success at your parties and in your business. And so this video is dedicated solely to going through this flip chart. We're going to go through it from start to finish. And sometimes I'm going to be like as if I were at a party, and I'm going to be speaking as if I were at a party. And then sometimes I'm going to switch to like the behind the scenes and explain why we do certain things the way we do them. Okay, so we'll switch back and forth from that. And so this flip chart can be printed on my website. There's also an editable version of this flip chart on the website. Resources and documents and tools that I'm going to refer to are also on lealaughlin.com on the flip chart page. So everything I'm going to talk about is going to be at your fingertips so that you can use it. We ordered this presentation binder on Amazon. The link to order it is also on the website. Okay, so we really want to equip and prepare you to be successful. And a couple things I'll say about the party in the flip chart is if you watched 100 different directors or national sales directors do a party, you would see 100 different styles and ways to do it. Now, the core things should always be there. There's just core things that are going to be a part of every party. But everyone's style, personality, language, attitude, charisma is going to be a little bit different. So I want to give you the freedom to just be you. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be your sales director or your recruiter. Just be you. Be your most authentic self. This flip chart. And so that's why we provided an editable version, and it's something that you can take and really take ownership of so that you're feeling great about how you're presenting the products and the business opportunity at your parties. Okay? And so what I would recommend if you're watching this video is to actually have a printed version of the flip chart in front of you. That would be most beneficial. If you just need to watch it, then go for it. But it would be most beneficial to have a copy that as I'm going through the script of the flip chart, you can see it, take notes, circle things. It will help you to learn when you can do that. So let's get started. Are you ready? And so when you get to your parties, you're gonna have this with you, you guys. And I hope it helps you to feel empowered and equipped to go with very little practice and even very little studying of this skill of holding a Mary Kay party. This flip chart should make you feel empowered and equipped to go and be successful because you've got and then visuals to also support what you're going to be sharing with your customers. And so you're going to set it up. It's going to be in front of you at the table, whether you're standing or sitting. It's going to be right in front of you. First page of the flip chart it's called Kitchen Coaching. It's what to do when you get there. You should arrive about 20 to 30 minutes ahead of time so you can get things set up and ready to go on time, and so you can feel organized and prepared. And so you want to arrive and of course just give a sincere compliment and gratitude towards the hostess. Find something nice in her home that you can compliment, and of course make sure it's sincere. Set up your space to do individual consultations because the party is going to happen around the table. Individual consultations are going to happen in another private area. Set that up on the front end so you know and so they know what's going to happen. I will actually put my goodie bags sort of displayed in that area. I show up with them in my purse. Okay, and then I take my purse to the individual consultation location, and I take my goodie bags out and I display them on like the coffee table or on the couch, because I do refer to that at the end of the party, I'm going to be meeting with them individually, and that's when they get their goodie bag. And so you want to spread those out and have all the papers that you need. The other thing that I have in that spot that comes in my purse is a money bag with all the sales tickets that I need. It has lookbooks in it, has pens, extra hostess postcards. It's just the paperwork that I need. It's also there. So you set up that space. And then one thing that's important is to plant the seed in your hostess's mind about the opportunity. One very easy way to do this is just ask her, like, well, hey, who's coming tonight who you think might be good at what I do or might be interested in what I do? And then just listen. She might say, oh, I don't know, like nobody. Or she might tell you a couple of friends who she thinks might be good, but just listen. And then you ask, well, hey, what about you? Have you ever thought about doing something like this? And she'll probably say, oh, no, I couldn't do this. Just have a long list of reasons she can't. But just listen, the point of it, the thought, and plant the seed. Like, oh, would I ever be interested in doing this? Or she might even watch more closely at what you do throughout the party, picturing herself doing what you do. You do want to prep the hostess's look. I have the professional brush set with all the products I need just inside. Opening that up, and if we haven't already decided on her colors, we're picking her colors. I have mini compacts filled with colors for green, blue, brown, and hazel eyes. I'm getting that all set up and ready to go. I'm doing satin hands with the hostess. And hey, do you mind as they arrive? Let me show you how to do it, and then you can share it with your friends. By her doing it with her friends, it frees you up to make sure everything is set up and to make sure you can go around and do introductions with everyone and introduce yourself and meet everyone. It helps your hostess to kind of think like, oh, well, this is easy. This is really easy to just like hands and tell them to rinse it off. And so it helps her to do what you do. Your hostesses are often your very best recruits. Okay, so then you set up the trays and you start, as people do satin hands, they're going to come to the table after and they're going to start filling out either their profile card, or you have the option to use the party sheet, which has kind of a condensed version of the profile card on top here. And they would sit down and start filling it out. And that's when you start filling up their trays with and satin lips and your matching foundation. I happen to demo CC cream at my parties. You can also demo liquid foundation or mineral powder. And so you're making sure everybody is matched up and ready to go. It saves you a lot of time to do this, is trying to get to that part of the party. And then let's see, what else do you do? As the guests arrive, greet them and get her name. And the most wonderful thing you can do at a party to establish rapport and connection is to remember someone's name. You want to kind of build this skill that when someone introduces themselves, hi, my name is Leah, you're listening. You're listening to that name and you're trying to make a connection with her name and her to help you to remember. Because the most beautiful word in the entire English language to someone is their own name. And so you standing up, doing the party, and saying, oh, what did you think, Leah? And using her name, it's a great way to establish rapport. Win friends and influence people. That's one of his tips, is to remember people's names. It honors them of loving them. Okay, that's all the prep work that you do on the front end. You want to have that all set up and ready to go. And then you start the party, okay? You take the initiative, you be the leader, you start it, even if not everyone's there. Do the best you can to start on time. It respects and honors your own time and the time that you decided to take away from your family to invest in your business. And then it honors everyone else's time who is there on time. Okay, so start on time as much as possible. And you just welcome everyone. You welcome everyone, and I start with introductions because I want to give the guests a chance to be heard and to make a connection before I start talking more at them. And so I always love to do introductions. Even before I introduce myself, I want them to feel heard and like they had a chance to share who they were. And so I just say, okay, you guys, I'm so glad you came. First things first, I just have to say thank you to our host tonight. Thank you for opening up your home, your beautiful home to us, and being prepared. You're always so gracious and so welcoming, and we just appreciate you taking the time to prepare everything and investing this time to have us all over here tonight. So I got this little gift for you that I wanted to present to you. And I love to give the travel size lip glosses. You can get a pack of, I think there are 5 or 6 of them in a little cute black box, just something small to her. It could be a little goodie bag wrapped up with samples, or like a mini demo product of maybe the eye makeup remover, microdermabrasion. So it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, but have something to present to her as a way to say thank you. And so you give her the gift, and then I say, how did everyone enjoy Satin hands? How do your hands feel? This product was actually the Reader's Choice winner for the best hand treatment by Beauty.com. And it's featured on MaryKay.com for that award. And so we're gonna make your face feel as good as possible. Let's do quick. Tell me your name, tell me what you do for a living. I wanna know your favorite Mary Kay product, if you've tried the products in the past. And then what do you love the most about our hostess with the mostest tonight? We just want to love on her and affirm her and build her up for having us all over tonight. So share the thing you love most about her. That's an important thing to do. You want to romance the hostess position, and anything you can do to just make her feel extra special and loved, you want to do that. And her friends affirming her is just a beautiful thing. And people connect Mary Kay to just warm, fuzzy feelings when that can happen at the party. And it's a great way to affirm her and build her up. I have had people sign like, well, I want to be a hostess, or this is great therapy to hear why my friends love me. I've had people cry during this time because of the loving words their friends have said. So you want to make sure you do that. They go around and do introductions. And again, you're trying to make a connection, remember people's name, remember what they do for a living, find common ground. This is your opportunity to listen to them and to make a connection. So you want to truly, truly be listening. Don't be thinking like, okay, what do I need to do next or say next? You want to truly listen to the people that you're in front of. And then after that, you share a little bit about you. You say, okay, I want to share a little bit about me and how I started my Mary Kay business. And that's when you share your 1 to 2 minute eye story. And this is what they'll be seeing. And then you've got your script on the back that you can write or type out. You have space to do that. Can't see it because of the glare of the, there we go. You can see I wrote mine out in just bullet points. How we prompted you or gave you tools in the flip chart to use is to we started a couple of sentences for you. So I've been building my Mary Kay business for fill in the blank. Before Mary Kay, I fill in the blank. So you're sharing what you did before Mary Kay or what you're currently doing in life right now. You want to maybe even put a before picture of you on the front here. I first saw myself doing Mary Kay because, and this is your chance to overcome objections that other people might have. Like I never saw myself doing it because I thought it was for old ladies who wore too much makeup and sales people. So that's one of the reasons I never saw myself doing it. It helps to overcome objections that other people are doing. So I never saw myself doing it but the more I learned about the business opportunity, I was attracted to Mary Kay because, fill in the blank, what I have enjoyed the most or what I've accomplished that is, and then you fill that in with what you've enjoyed or what you've accomplished or both. And the reason why I work my Mary Kay business, you want to share the why behind it, this point. People buy the why, not the how. Okay, and be powerful. And then my current goal is fill in the blank. And so you don't have to follow that exactly, but we wanted to give you just a brief outline so you could get started on your eye story. And it will evolve over time. Story will evolve as you build your business. I remember having the thought as a new consultant, like, well, I don't really have a story yet. I just got started. I don't have a story. You all have a story, even if it's day one of Mary Kay. You have a story about why you started, what you're excited about, what you want to accomplish, what your goals are. And so you want in ahead of time so you're prepared at those parties. So you share your eye story. Right after your eye story, they can see. And then the script is to tell them the agenda. And there's some really important parts in sharing the agenda with them that I'm going to go over. And then you're going to go into the ticket game. So eye story, then you want to tell them what's going to happen and about how long it's going to take. I think people need to be, mentally aware of that and prepared for that. And so you say, okay, this party, we have 3 parts to this party. We're going to play a real quick game. And after that, you're going to be pampered with some skincare. We're going to try a little bit of color. And then the third part is the individual consultation. Okay, so game, product, consultation. Those are the 3 main things that you're sharing with people. Now, when you tell them about trying the products, there's a really important part that you want to share. Okay, so let me go to that one part. After, okay, we're going to play a quick game, and this we're going to do is do a pampering facial with our amazing skincare to do makeovers. After our hostess, with the mostess tonight, she kind of gets the full look. We actually work on the look together and put it together for her. She's going to use real professional brushes, which makes all the difference in how your makeup goes on. And we picked out eye colors and cheek colors that work well with her eye color and her skin tone. Now, you guys just get like the basics. So our host is here than you do. At the get a dash out the door look. It's a quick, easy, natural look that's going to brighten up your eyes. It's something you can do in less than 2 minutes, or like on your way to work and you're at stoplights. You could probably do your makeup on your way to work with this dash out the door look. And so we give our hostess this special perk. And then everyone here at the party tonight, you're actually entitled to a follow-up appointment. And this is actually the first, you're at the first of 2 points. Mary Kay customers, tonight you're just doing the basics in color, really just to save time and to make our hostess feel special. But if you're interested in a customized look or how to use the brush set, or if you want to try extra products that we're not trying tonight, you can book a second appointment, and we can just go to town with a custom look with you, and then you have friends. You get some free product in that. So we're going to play a little game. We're going to call it Pass the Pencil. I've got an eyeliner here, and I'm going to start with Sally. And then every time I say the word second appointment, you have to pass it to the next person. And whoever has it at the end of the night, you can take that back with you again. And so, so that it sort of reminds you to mention the second appointment, and the flip chart also prompts you several times to mention second appointment. And then what happens is they try to get you to say it. And so what happens is that people are very familiar with what the second appointment is. You've mentioned it a lot, you've talked about it a lot, you've romanced it. They've seen what it's like to be a hostess and the perks that she gets. And so then when you're in an individual consultation, booking her second appointment, it's a lot, it's just a smooth way to be familiar with what that is. I remember the first time that I had learned at my party, and I booked everyone for a second appointment, and a couple of people actually mentioned it to me before I even got to that point in the individual consultation. They were saying, okay, tell me about the second appointment, when can we set this up? And so if you do a really good job at continuing to mention that and be a little bit repetitive with the second appointment, it makes bookings from your bookings really during individual consultation. Or is the individual consultation that you're going to do over on the couch or in another room, and you just want to make sure people know about that. That, at the end, you'll step into my office over there. I want to get your opinion of the products and answer any questions that you have. And if you'd like to make a purchase tonight, you can do it at that time. I brought you those goodie bags that you see over there. And it has samples and goodies and more information. And for those of you who are just doing a dash at the door look, it's got some extra color in there. Like if you can't walk out, you can play with a little bit of color at the end if you feel like you need a little bit more. But don't leave without your goodie bag, because it's got some fun stuff in there that you'll want to take home. And I'll give that to everyone at the individual consultation over there on the couch. Okay, so you're explaining all that so that they're not surprised. And it just makes it an easy transition to meet with everybody right after the party is over. Okay, after the agenda, you start the ticket game. And this used to be the first game where they put things in their purse. But, usually not everyone has their purse or they can get their purse. So we just decided that they just go around the room, find objects, and you're saying different letters, and people are referred with that letter. And the ticket game is your way to share more about Mary Kay, both the company and the business opportunity. And I think, and this is what I'll tell people, I say, we're going to play a game that I'm going to share more with you about Mary Kay. I think more and more, especially in today's age, people want to know what they're supporting when they buy certain products. And they want to know what that company's money that they're with their purchase. And so you just can't leave here tonight without me filling you in. It's on what Mary Kay stands for and what we represent. And when you wash your face with Mary Kay, I want you to know what that is supporting. So here we go. First letter is M. And so you've got your tickets. You can get tickets at Walmart or like craft stores, or order them on Amazon. So you've got your tickets, and I'm just passing out one to everyone. And you actually do tickets throughout the entire party. Anytime someone asks a question, they get a ticket. And then you're going to ask questions throughout the party, and if they answer, they get a ticket. You want it to be interactive. When it's interactive, it's fun. And when they feel a little bit more invested in what's happening. And so tickets is going to make it people talk up there and talk at them the entire time. We want them to engage in the information. And so, so M. M stands for Mary Kay. And when you wash your face with Mary Kay, I want you to know the company that you're supporting. So first of all, Mary Kay Ash was a real woman. She started this company 52 years ago because she wanted women to have the opportunity to be paid what they're worth and be successful in building a business and income, but without celebrities of faith and family. Mary Kay was actually voted the greatest female entrepreneur in American history. The company is still privately owned. It's 100% debt-free. And Mary Kay does $4 billion in global sales a year, and we have extreme brand loyalty. I bet you didn't know all that stuff about Mary Kay. The company mission statement is enriching women's lives. So you're supporting a company that believes in empowering women when you choose to purchase our products and wash your face in Mary Kay. You're also directly investing in a locally owned small business and impacting someone's dreams and someone's family. And you can see how your purchase makes a difference in her life and her family as she achieves her goals. And it's always good for the local economy to support small business, and that's what you're doing tonight just by being here. Also, Mary Kay, you can be proud of our environmentally friendly company. We have a campaign called Pink, Blue, and Green. And a lot of our products, and Pink, Blue, and Green it was a compact exchange program that has resulted in 400,000 trees being planted in the U.S. And Mary Kay has also built 13 nature explored classrooms around the U.S. Also, all of our products are manufactured. Most of our products are manufactured right here in the U.S. in Dallas. They have a factory and a manufacturing plant right there in Dallas, which is where the headquarters is. Also, when you wash your face with Mary Kay, there are women and families saved all over the U.S. because we actually do give her. And we've donated over 50 million total to domestic violence shelters that protect women and children. And these shelters are all over the country. We've also 1.2 million to cancer research to eradicate cancers that affect women. Our newest partnership is called Love is Respect. And this is a 24-hour, 7 days a week text to help hotline where a young girl can text Love Is to 22522. There's someone on the other end of that hotline who can support her in whatever relationship challenges that she is facing. And then, did you know Mary Kay is actually all over the world? We're in 37 countries worldwide, and it's an amazing opportunity in America. And in some countries, they would not have unless Mary Kay was there. One of my favorite stories is at an event, sales director in China, which is a very fast-growing market over there. She was asked why she believed Mary Kay was growing so quickly in China, and her response was, "Money we make in Mary Kay, we can have more than one child." Okay, isn't that mind-blowing? Think of the impact. It gives me the chills, just to say it. Think of the impact that that's having all over the world. And so, okay, so Florida Ticket, what was your favorite part of what you learned about Mary Kay? And then engagement. Now, money for this ticket game, and you talked about the money you earn in Mary Kay. But But we switched it to being Mary Kay and talking about these things, because at my parties, when I share some of these things, you just see people get engaged and they start to lean in and listen and they nod their head and sort of have had a wall sort of comes down when they hear about all the amazing things Mary Kay is doing. Mary Kay is fiercely focused on giving back, and they're doing it in multiple different ways. And not only giving back to the sales force, which they do so generously, but to the world and leaving a mark and making a difference. Mary Kay did, and focused on that. And so you want to share that with people, because that matters to people. And when they can hear that and their wall comes down with it, all of a sudden they're a lot more receptive to hear the other things that you're going to share with them. So, okay, next letter is R. R is for recognition. And for the sake of, we're going to just keep this and so you talk about, there's a little small paragraph about how we recognize women and how they're spotted and brings to success. And then here's what your customers are seeing. Taking pictures of women being applauded. Okay, S is for self-confidence, chance to talk about the personal growth and how Mary Kay is a safe place to grow. C is the next letter, and that's for cars and cash. That's where you share about the cars that you can earn in the sales force, or the cash they can take instead. And then that's where you talk about how we make an income in Mary Kay by selling our product, by team building, and then our program is another avenue of income. Next letter is W. W is watch what I do and see if you think you want to. And this is where you plant the seed in everyone's mind of, would I ever want to do this? And what is this like? Because Mary Kay Ash always said that there's a future consultant at every single party. So I wonder who it'll be tonight. So see if you'd ever want to learn to do what I do, an incredible team of women. And I'm looking for women of excellence, or who want to be excellent. I'm looking for women who love God or want to love God. And I'm looking for women who feel like they have so much to offer inside of them that has yet to be experienced and has been untapped potential so far. Because we're in a way of bringing out the potential inside of the woman and bringing out the best in her. And I'm building a team of women who want to do that. Okay, our next letter is A. That's where you talk about the career advantages, and the top 5 things people are looking for in a career are great people. They want a challenge, they want opportunity, they want personal growth, and then they want money. And money is the 5th on the list. And these are in ranking order. And so what is Mary Kay offer for all of these things? Is you make that a really important career. And in the front, they can see those 5 things listed right there as you're talking through them. And then B is for beliefs. Mary Kay was built on the golden rule, and we believe in God first, and second, and career third. Okay, so that was a really short version of the ticket game, and that's the information that we're going to be sharing in that script. Is all listed out here, and there are wonderful visuals that support everything that you're sharing as you go through the ticket game. Okay, and then you guys should go into that. After the ticket game, you're going to present the miracle set and share some information, and then you're going to break it down by each product and share a little bit more. What I like to do, there's 2 ways to do this. What I like to do is just present the entire thing and then kind of free them up to do the facial, but without, and that kind of gets connect or have small talk with them and go around the table, make sure everyone's good and knows what they're doing. People can only pay attention for so long. And so I like to give them breaks from me talking, and this is a great place to do it. And I feel like it saves time. I present the entire miracle stuff. So they're listening, and then I give them a little break from me talking and give them a few minutes to do their facial before I start talking again about the next few products they're going to try. Okay, so how do you start the miracle set? You say, okay, how many of you don't wash your face before you go to bed at night? And you want to make it feel better. Who doesn't wash their face before they go to bed at night? Okay, well, I don't know if this is
true or not. I can't really verify these facts, but I heard this one time and it made such an impact on me that it motivated me to wash my face. So I heard someone say once that for every night you go to bed without washing your face, you're actually just 13 days. And a lot of people think like, oh, maybe it's just because you have your makeup on or the makeup's bad for your skin. And it's not that makeup's bad for your skin. It's just the environment that we're exposed to. You know, think of how dirty sunglasses get and glasses and your windshield and your windows. Those get dirty in one day. Well, all stuff is on us too. You just can't see it. And if you can just like pillowcase and then sleep on top of it again, and it really does slow down the aging process to get all that junk off of there before you go to bed at night. And so, so this, I'm going to present the Miracle Set to you, and that's what you're going to try in your face. This is one of our very best-selling lines of skincare products because they fight wrinkles and fight age. But more importantly, I just love the confidence that it's given me to have healthy skin and for my skin to look good. Even not to have makeup on my skin because it has a nice glow to it and it's healthy and it's hydrated. So it gives me confidence, and I love to give other women that same confidence that having skin and knowing that they're taking care of their skin the best. We talk about the why, okay? People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And that's a quote from Simon Sinek, who has had many TED Talks and has written books about this, about the power of the why and communicating the why behind what you do. And so that's an example of how to do it for the Miracle Set. You know, what the Miracle Set does is fight wrinkles and fights age. That's what it does. But the reason why I love it, the more powerful reason, is the confidence. Confidence that it gives me and that it can give others. And so people buy the emotional connection to the why. Okay, there's emotional connection to women having confidence. There's not necessarily an emotional connection to the fact that the night solution has vitamin A, C, and E in it, and it's healthy and like a multivitamin for your skin. Good information to know, but people also need to know the why behind it. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Okay, so then you say, okay, for a ticket, what are the 5 basic steps to good skin care? You're handing out tickets as people say it, and it's listed here. It's cleanse, exfoliate, tone, protect, and moisturize. And then I present the basic set, which is our cleanser and moisturizer. And so in presenting the Miracle Set, you're sort of breaking it down into the other sets too. But I like to present the cleanser and moisturizer and say when you add the day and night solution, it actually, after a 12-week study, women who use the Miracle Set, so these 4 products, and you're holding these up so they can see them, 83% had a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles, 25% had an improvement in skin elasticity, 100% had softer skin, and 40% more even skin tone. So those are the results when you use the cleanser and moisturizer in the day and night solution. And with the day and night solution, it really doubles those results that you see from just using the cleanser and moisturizer. Okay, and then then after you present the Miracle Set as a set, because you want people to really think about it as a set, because you want to sell the set. So you present the set, and then you're breaking it down individually, and you start with the cleanser. And you talk about how amazing our cleanser is. Your hostess needs to use microdermabrasion right after the cleanser. The best option, I think, is for her to take it to the bathroom and use it at the sink so she can get a nice clean rinse. Microdermabrasion is very fine, and I think you can experience it the best when you have the water to rinse off so she can get a nice clean rinse. So I always send my hostess to the bathroom, if it's an option, which usually it is, with a cleanser and the microdermabrasion. She's going to go use it and come back. But I haven't talked about microdermabrasion yet, okay, because I really want them to think of the Miracle. And so then also at this point, this is your chance to talk about the eye makeup remover. And I give people the option to take their eye makeup remover off or not. It's an optional thing because your guests are only trying to dash out the door. And so I say, hey, if you want to keep your makeup on and just add a little bit on top to brighten up your eyes, and that's totally fine to do that. If you want to take it off, you can use the eye makeup remover. This is like the best thing in the whole world. It's one of our very best selling products. It's like you can't live without this eye makeup remover. It was the Reader's Choice winner for Best Eye Makeup Beauty.com, and it's featured on MaryKay.com for this award. Then make sure you shake the bottom. You gotta shake it up. And then I have them use their facial cloths to get the new cleanser. Okay, so then you talk about the day-night solutions. In the night solution, they're putting it on their neck or the back of their hand. I give them the choice to do either because they're putting the day solution on their face, the neck or back of their hand. And then they're using it, and then you're presenting the moisturizer after that. And then you're sort of kind of reviewing it with the miracle set. The other thing I like to say before I just let them go and try it is about the Good Housekeeping seal that the miracle set has earned, which says a lot about the quality of our products. And it's an emblem. And what the policy offers is a limited warranty in the form of a refund, repair, or replacement of the product. If customers are unsatisfied with it, or if the product is found to be defective. And so, like, stands for our products, and it basically means our products actually do what they say and claim to do. And so you want to make sure people know that, that they're getting really high quality products, that we're not just saying they do these wonderful things for their skin. It's been clinically tested and studied, and it really does do those things. So then you give them time, you let them go to try to do their facial with the miracle set. Then once they're sort of wrapping up with that, that's when I'm presenting my microdermabrasion and introducing the ultimate miracle set. Okay, so I say, okay, I have 2 more products I want to show you that the hostess gets to try tonight. It's kind of another hostess perk, because she gets to experience more of a pampering facial. And so microdermabrasion is an incredible product. There are 3 main things that women will get done in a dermatologist's office or salon, and it's Botox, chemical peels, and microdermabrasion. And microdermabrasion is so popular because you see immediate results. It reduces fine lines, it smooths out your skin's texture, and it brightens up your skin a lot because it's removing that dead layer of skin cells that are always sitting on the surface of your skin, which brightens up. And then after you exfoliate with step 1, step 2 is a pore minimizer that tightens your pores and immediately minimizes the look and the size of your pores, so they're less visible on the surface of your skin. And so with microdermabrasion, here are some of the results that you get. I just read right from the chart. Here are results people have had in 1 week. It immediately changes the way I feel about my skin. 78% of women said that. 77% said that the skin instantly looks younger. 1% said dramatically improves the skin's appearance. 79% said it visibly improves the look of fine lines. And then 82% said it significantly shrinks the look of pores. So it's a powerful, powerful product. And then I will have the hostess actually share, how she experienced by using microdermabrasion. And then I'm presenting the firming eye cream, because that's another product, a part of the ultimate miracle set. Now, what is the first place you usually show age on your face? Yeah, it's around your eyes. It's those little crow's feet that start to show up right in the corner of your eyes. And there's a couple reasons why it happens around your eyes. This skin is thinner. Also, we touch our eyes a lot and tug on our eyes and mess with our eyes or rub our eyes. And so that skin is just affected a little bit more. Also, there's not as many fat deposits around here, and there are fewer oil glands. This is more of a water-based part of your face that skin is. And so therefore, you age faster around your eyes, and you show your age in your eyes. And so the firming eye cream is a very emollient and hydrating eye cream. If you use your ring finger to apply it, then you pat it on under here and then all of your eyelids. And it helps to fight age around your eyes. And so then you go back here and you're reading the results that people experience with the eye cream. Okay, so by that time, you've presented the miracle set, you've gone through each individual product, they've tried it, and then you talked about microdermabrasion and firming eye cream, and then this is where I quickly review all of the sets. Basic miracle, ultimate miracle set. Now, you do this again later in the party But I've just found it so important for them to be really clear and like understand. When they understand it, they buy more. And a confused mind does nothing. If people are confused and not sure what is what, the confused mind is clear that the else. Remember, this is their moisturizer. There's the 5 basic steps to skin. You want to start taking care of your skin, but not spend a lot of time and money on it. We always compare taking care of your skin to taking care of your teeth. This is like brushing your teeth. It's just a very basic in taking care of your skin. Now, when you add the day and night solutions, remember this is other results. You see moisturizer. These are like the multivitamins for your skin. The miracle set is like brushing and flossing. More advanced care for your skin. And then you guys can add microdermabrasion and the firming eye cream. This is like the ultimate experience and ultimate quality that you can have for your skin. We call it the ultimate miracle set. And it's like brushing, flossing, and going to the dentist. And so there's little discounts that you can get that you can only get tonight. You can't get them online. You can just get them tonight, and we'll go over those, the prices and the discounts at the end. So you do that review, and then at that point, you're moving into Satin lips and the Fabulous Friends referral game. And so you want them to try Satin lips before they put their foundation on. And you want to tell them, okay, so we're going to try Satin lips, and while you do that, you're going to play a fun little game, because it actually works best when you let the lip mask dry and then rinse it off. So while it's drying, we're going to play a fun game. Is anyone here addicted to chapstick? Okay, well, a lot of chapsticks have alcohol in them, which actually dries out your lips, which causes you to feel like you have to keep putting it on. And actually to hydrate, not just soothe them, which is what allows soothe them, but they actually have to solve the problem. And so the exfoliate, and then the lip balm is going to deeply hydrate your lips. And one application of the lip balm has been clinically proven to hydrate for at least 6 hours, which is crazy. And so why don't you go ahead and get your lip mask on, and then I'm going to explain the game that we're going to play. Okay, so apply your lip mask, and then you want to let it dry for a couple of minutes. And the game you're going to play is on the party sheet. It's the Fabulous Friends game. And we have different party sheet versions. There's one where you can offer mascara or eye makeup remover at 50% off or free, or you don't have to offer that. Okay, we have different sheets where you can offer something or not offer something. And if you want to offer something but just not these products, you have the choice to do that too. So there are multiple versions of this that you can print from the website. And so, so you say, hey, you guys remember the Fabulous Friends game, and you can actually give away gift cards to all the amazing women in your life. And so what we do in Mary Kay's, we really build our business a lot just by word of mouth. And just by meeting, when we meet great people, we want to meet their great friends and get connected to who you know. And so, so you have a chance to offer a complimentary facial, makeover, pampering session, and a $10 gift card to your friends. And so think of friends who would really enjoy that and be up for that. And you can write their names and numbers down. Write it down. You can get mascara or 50% off. Which one would you prefer? Which one would you like to get 50% off? Go ahead and circle it on your sheet. And if you write 20 names down, you can get it for free tonight. Okay, so you have the option whether you want to offer that or not. And so also in Mary Kay, we actually look for certain qualities of women. And there's certain types of women that are usually more interested in Mary Kay. And so, who do you know who are leaders? Okay, so that question is actually on the Fabulous Friends sheet. Who do you know who are leaders? Just give names and jot down names real quick. Like, who are the women in your life who tend to stand out in leadership role? And then what about women who go like above and beyond? Who can you think of that is just like that overachiever? And also, who do you know who truly loves people? This is such a people-oriented business, and we love to meet people who just naturally love other people. So who do you know who really loves other people? And then who do you know who's competitive? Who likes to set goals and compete and challenge even themselves? Who's really competitive? And so I just invite them to write names down. And even when I'm going through those, I'm so okay with them just writing names down. And then they have the rest of the night that if they want to earn those products for free, they can write numbers down as they go. I usually do not give enough time for them to write all 20. So usually there's not time wrapping up, which is often their guest list if they're going to book a party. I used to time them and give them like a minute or 2 minutes to do it. But when you time them, they're not very thoughtful about who they're writing down. And you really want them to think of the people in their life who have these qualities and who would sincerely be interested in what we have to offer. And so I've stopped timing them because I want them to be more thoughtful about who they're writing down. Okay, so you give them a few minutes to do that. And then after that, they take their lip mask off with their facial cloth. And then the balm is on their tray. And they put their lip balm on. And at this point, they're putting their CC cream on. And so I present the CC cream, and I actually just read the 8 benefits here of the CC cream. And they apply that. And then you're going into color. And you're presenting the dash out the door to the guests really quickly, and you're working with the hostess. And so my dash out the door look is lip gloss, mascara, and then, cream eye color. That's what they get to try for their dash out the door look. So I have 3 colors of cream eye color in the little pots. They use their sponge tip applicator to scoop it out. They put it on their tray, and they can either use the applicator or their finger to apply it. And they're choosing a lip gloss they want to try, putting it on their tray, and then using their finger to apply it. Or you can use small lip gloss samples. And so you explain that and then just pass it out to them. And they pass it around and use it, and they take turns using those products, which gives you a little bit of time to work with the hostess and her customer. Okay, when they're all done, you do compliment time after that. Okay, so if they have headbands on, you have them take that off. I actually have them take the mirror and say, okay, hold it out to here. And look at yourself, because nobody sees you up close, and nobody looks too close, because then you see all your imperfections. And hold it out here, and how do you look? And okay, go ahead and turn to the next person and tell them one thing you love about their look, and then turn to the other person sitting beside you and tell them one thing about their look. And so give them like a minute or 2 to just compliment each other, and then I go to the hostess. So they're just complimenting each other around the table, and I say, okay, let's finish with the hostess, you guys. And she looks the best with her custom look on. What do you guys love about her look and the products that she has on? And so I give them an opportunity again to affirm and compliment the hostess. Okay, then after that, you're quickly reviewing everything they used. Okay, everything, not just the skincare. You want to go for everything, because this is going to help them to remember the products that they tried, because they're going to create a wish list at the end. You say, okay, guys, let's do a quick review of everything that you tried today. And I want to hear what you love the most. Okay, so remember we started with Satin hands, with the pampering hand treatment. And then we focused, okay, so remember we went through the basic, miracle, and then our hostess got the tray microdermabrasion and firming eye cream. Then you use satin lips, yeah? Don't your lips still feel wonderful? For your look, you use CC cream, cream eyeshadows, mascara, lip gloss, and you just go through all of those products. And then we actually do turn to the hostess and what she tried. We say, okay, you guys have to find out what your hostess tried, because she got the sample a lot more than you guys did. She did use an eye primer, so I do have her use eye primer and concealer, an eyeliner, of course 3 eye colors, a cheek color. She also uses foundation primer, lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss. And so I am mentioning all these things because although they didn't get to try them, I want them to see some of the additional products that we have. So you're just doing a quick review of everything. And then at that time, you are inviting everyone to come be a model in your model portfolio. And there was a time in my business that I got really serious about having guests come to my meetings. I just realized how efficient that time was. I'm going to be there anyways to get training and to get inspiration from my other consultants and to feel a part of the community. So I was going for that reason, and so I may as well have someone there who's getting to try the product and make a purchase and learn more about the business opportunity. And so when I got really serious about that, I just made my weekly meeting a model portfolio workshop. Now, I realize if you go to a meeting or maybe your sales director doesn't offer that, it may not be called a model portfolio workshop. That's okay. You just make it one by taking the before and after picture. So before picture after their skincare, and then after picture after they get their color look. So you can make it a model portfolio even if it's not. And so you just want to invite everyone. And the way I do that is I say, hey, you guys want to be featured in my model portfolio? To sharpen my makeup skills, I'm actually creating a portfolio which features before and after pictures of my customers. And so I give makeup workshops on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights, fill in the times or the days that you go. And I can bring customers with me to get a complimentary facial and makeover. And then after your facial, we take a before picture, and you can't smile. It's like a mug shot. You have no makeup on, no smile. I promise I won't post it on Facebook. And then in your after picture, we do that after your makeup. You can fluff a smile. And I put these pictures in the portfolio. And my goal this month is to add 20 portfolio. You get a $10 gift card just for coming. It's a super fun girls' night out. A lot of people like to come together and like go out for drinks or dinner afterward out. I would love to have you guys come. What do you think? You invite everyone, and often people will just pick like, oh, we'll come this Tuesday night or Saturday morning works for me. And then in the individual consultation, you're confirming it. If they don't, they're on the spot in the individual consultation, you have the opportunity to book them to your meeting. Okay, and then at this time, I'm going over the Hostess program. And I have just little postcards that I use. And in the beginning, I set one of these next to everybody's tray. So it's already on the table. And I say, okay, let's find out what your hostess got for free, you guys. And so I go through line by line what's in my hostess program, and I'm circling what the hostess earned. And so two things are happening with hostess. And I make a big deal about her. And then you're also sharing your hostess program with everyone else so that they can hear the benefits of hosting a party. You want to make sure you go over that. And then the next thing you do, you guys, is another review of the sets as you close the roll-up bag and some closing questions. Okay? So, yeah, the last thing you do, because the last thing you want them to be thinking about individual consultation is the products, specifically the roll-up bag. And so, okay, so this is what you would say. Okay, hope you guys had fun. We're going to real quickly review our most popular sets. So go ahead and turn to the back of your party sheet. Now, this one features 4 sets. And you have the option to use this or not. There are maybe 50 million different set sheets out there you can use and you can find. And you got to use one that you like and that works for you. So there are options with this. You don't have to use one to create. But I like the simplicity of this. And I think sometimes, especially for newer consultants, this is a good option because it's simple. And so it has 4 different, and what you'd want to do is hold up the roll bag filled with these set. Picture of it on my website about how I fill up my roll bag with basic and the day-night solution for the miracle. And then microdermabrasion and permanent night cream in the 3rd pocket to make it the ultimate miracle set. And then I have I make remove and CC cream in the last pocket. And then I say, have you guys seen this bag? Okay, this bag is amazing. It's very, very functional. The pockets are all clear and you can't tear up the pockets. So if you're just going to take a couple with you, you can do that. It's amazing to travel with because when you get to the hotel, just unroll it and you've got all your stuff. It's nice and organized. Easy to go through security with this because all the bags, all the pockets are clear, which they need to be. And you've got this hook you can hang in the bathroom and twirls around. And so you're just featuring that bag. Also, another important thing is that people are actually holding their own bag. And so you're filling up bags with the Ultimate Miracle set. You're going through the bag and the set sheet. They're at and they that bag and they go, we'll let that bag go. It's a great way to sell a lot of bags. And so you say, okay, let's review everything. Pocket number 1. And then you go through pocket number 2, pocket number 3, pocket number 4, and you're sharing the discounts that are on the party sheet and reviewing what's in each set. And then I do offer payment plans. And I tell them after I'm done through all the sets, I say, okay, I offer payment plans with these sets. You have the option to pay half of it. And actually, I don't say that. I don't say that to the offer payment plans. If that's an option that sounds great to you, we can talk about that in individual consultation. So I actually don't go into details in front of them, but I tell everyone they do have the option to go through payment plans. Okay, you guys, and then you finish with the last part of the party sheet, which is the last 8 questions. And this is how you close out the party. And so the first question is, if money were no object, what skincare set above would you love to have show up in your bathroom tonight? And then they answer. And you guys, you want them to answer out loud. So as they're filling it out, you want them to share your answer, and you say, this is the last chance for tickets. And so you're giving people tickets as they answer. Don't let that out in silence. And if you ask the first question and no one's really answering, just ask someone. Say, Lisa, what did you write down? And then just ask them to answer, and it kind of gets people going. The second question is, okay, create your wish list. You guys, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to do this. Of all the products you say, like, what would you love to add to your list in addition to the skincare set that you wrote down? Go ahead and start jotting down products. And for a ticket, just shout out the ones you're adding to your list. And by shouting them out, they remind each other, like, oh yeah, the eye primer, or oh yeah, the satin lips. They remind each other of the products. Question number 3 is booking their second appointment playing deal or no deal. You say, okay, for your second appointment, you can get your customized look with a professional brush set that your hostess got tonight. And when you share it with friends, you get hostess credit. So let's play deal or no deal. They just like the TV show. So I've got these envelopes. A deal or no deal ticket, you can print these out, these labels out on my website. You got your envelopes that have cards in here that you, and so you've got this and say, okay, I'm going to pass these out. You pass one out to everyone. And you say, you can look at the free product if you say deal, because I'm going to bring that for you at your second appointment. You can't look at it. So no cheating, okay? So if you're deal, that means you'd love to get a second, have a second appointment, share it with friends, get a custom look and try some extra products and get a lot of free stuff. No deal is like, you don't really do that. And so you pass one out, and then you go to every person, you say, okay, deal or no deal. And if they're a deal, you want to prompt everyone to say, hey, and clap for that person. You prompt everyone to say, aw. And you want to make it funny and not awkward. So that's number 3 on the party sheet, and they're circling deal or no deal on their party sheet. Number 4, questions about so from everything you learned about the Mary Kay business opportunity, what was most appealing? So they're writing it down and they're answering. Number 5, what do you need more of in your life right now? And then girlfriend time, money, flexibility, or making a difference to someone else. They're circling 1 and saying it out loud. Number 6, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate your interest level in the business opportunity. 1 is never, and 10, sign me up tonight. And you will notice there's no 5s on this sheet. Don't be a chicken. You can't put down 5. Number 7 is, if you're not like a 9 or a 10, what would have to change or happen for you to be a 9 or a 10? And then number 8, you share your goal to get the opinion of 12 opportunities. And so you say, okay, you guys have got this goal to get the opinion of 12 of my customers about our Mary Kay business opportunity. And so I'm actually learning to share information, so this is great training for me, and we always love to make sure our customers are informed. And I just kind of need a little bit of practice with sharing the opportunity. So all you have to do is watch this 18-minute YouTube video that I'll text to you, and then you just have to share with me what you think about it, and we're going to get your feedback and opinion about the information that you've heard. You can get 1% off just for helping me out. So right now you're either a yes, a sure, or a no. And yes is absolutely, I would love to help you with your goal. And in fact, I'm interested in the business opportunity. And so I would love to get more information. I'm a yes. Sure is, you know what, I'm not really interested in the business opportunity, but I'd like to help other women with their goals, and I'd be fine with giving my opinion and letting you know what I thought about the video. Sure. No, if you're no, that means like, no, I don't really like helping other women with their goals at all, or supporting other women. So no, haha. And so people circle that, and then you're using their answers during the individual consultation. We have a separate video about how to do an individual consultation, and the scripts and the language to use during that. And so you can watch that separate video. That this information that they wrote down, you're going to be looking at it during the individual consultation, and it supports you in closing people out during that time. Okay, you guys, thanks again for coming. Let's count up your tickets, find out who had the most. And you have something for that person who had the most. Sometimes I'll have bags of limited edition products and I'll hand it to them and they can pick one out. Limited edition products that have, like from the past. You also find out who ended up with the eyeliner and she gets to take it home. And then right after that, you start individual consultations right away. While the hostess gets snacks out, you take the first person and go sit on the couch and get the individual consultation process going. So, all right, you just met your new best girlfriend, the flip chart, you guys. So party hard with this flip chart. I hope it's a tool that blesses you and your business.